Alright, recording another league. It's been a while since the last one I recorded. Spent a lot of time in practice queues tuning this list. This is the Death Cloud list. Runs a few different packages. Runs Ewit Primal loops. Runs Kogla to loop that. Runs Garrick with Death Cloud. Runs Karn package. Cut down on a few Inquisitions since last time. And in their place, I've been running 4 of Maze Mind Tomb. This card started as a 2 of, then it went up to a 3 of, and it's 4 of. It's been a all-star card, even when you're not using a draw and you're just using it to scry, it's still pretty good. Sideboard, not much to say. Wishboard, not much to say. I have a few suboptimal picks. Maybe not suboptimal, but personal picks. Defense grid, I've got Witchbane Orb, Darksteel, Citadel. If I didn't max out my loan, I'd probably swap these two for Engineered Explosives and a Grafdigger's Cage. These come up. They're useful, but they're not that useful. The defense grid is just a personal one that I usually run in my wishboard when possible. Alright, I don't think I have anything else to say about this list. Let's start up a league. I'll probably only do 1 game tonight. We'll see. I've played probably about 30 or 40 games since the last video I recorded, iterating on this list and kind of fine-tuning it. There's a couple more points I would probably still work out. So first thing, this list isn't running Acid Moss. I've just cut Acid Moss out and replaced it with Garrick. It's kind of straying away from the mono green control style, but Garrick just feels really good even without Death Cloud. Garrick feels like a card that is worth playing. He is oftentimes a win condition, he makes a lot of mana, and he's just overall pretty good. Even when you don't ramp into Death Cloud, he helps your Ewit Primal loops while also ticking up. And you know how the games will stall out, where you just put something on top, get a Primal, play the Primal, and just keep doing that loop, and then pretty much opponent doesn't get to do anything and you just play Ewit every turn. He ticks up to his ultimate. When you end with 3 or 4 Ewits, an ultimate is oftentimes enough to finish off the game with the Ewits that you have. This hand is pretty good. Ramps. Doesn't have a turn 3 play, but has Maze Mind on turn 2. From there, we probably drop Garrick. One Swift Teeth. Grab a Forest. Put it on black. Pass. First Sprawl is pretty much always on black. Second Sprawl, green. Third Sprawl, black. Besides the first one, it doesn't really matter too much. Drawing a third Garrick there is pretty unfortunate. Maze Mind Tomb gives a lot of selection, it's really nice. So I will look for a land, leave that on top. Because of all these Garricks, I'll probably down tick when he enters. We'll see if it gets forced. Kinda hope it does, obviously, looking at our hand. Okay, down tick. We don't necessarily need to scry at the end of this turn. We have our next play. He's tapped out. I didn't. Okay. That's totally fine. No? We can find... Okay, now we actually want to look for a land here. a land that lets us play Garrick and Karn. Okay, no luck. I'll still play Garrick here. Kind of throws him off our scent a little bit. Lets me play another Maze Mind Tomb as well. Do any decks run Detention Sphere anymore? I just thought this was blue-white control. Alright, I forgot I could turn on some music. Okay. So I have 6 mana. And I'm walking it into 4. That Thoughtseize I scryed away would be decent now. What am I looking for if I do this? If I scry? Not sure, but I'm gonna scry 1. Ewit. Got 4, 6, 7 mana this next turn. Let's scry that away. Looking for like a Thoughtseize, perhaps. That's probably okay. That's something to do with the mana, if nothing else. Okay. We will draw. And that's because we're about to untap with Garrick. Primal. Do we go for the Karn now? I want Thoughtseize, but I know one's on the bottom of my deck still, and the other one is, you know, could be anywhere in the next 40 cards. Haven't shuffled yet since I scryed it away. Let's see if we can get him to tap out a little bit more. Turn to hand. Okay. So what was our clock piece? With him on board, we actually had lethal this upcoming turn, so he actually needed to bounce it. I didn't count. 2 mana up. Seems like a pretty good time to go for some stuff. I don't know, play around mana type, I guess. Might have force. If he has force, that's okay. He doesn't. Okay, so 6. He's counting out my damage with Maze Mind Tomb if I activated that. It's not enough. Okay, actually no, I didn't have lethal. I thought I did for a second. I miscounted. Gonna grab a defense grid, cause fuck him. Okay. And then I'll probably make a beast. I think I can just skip to the end of this turn, right? Got 6 lands. Teferi. No. Right, I forgot about that. Which one's he attacking? Karn. I'm happy with that. How much damage do I have? 4, 10. I'm 3 short. A Death Cloud can win the game here. So I'm going to scry for a Death Cloud because Death Cloud wins here. Does Death Cloud still win if we get it off Pete? Yes. Yes, it does. Maze Mind, okay. I have 3 mana here. I don't need to get Ewit just yet, so I guess I do get Kogla. Do I uptick him and play Maze Mind or downtick and play Beast? I think I downtick and play Beast. And I think the reason is that... actually no, it doesn't die if I uptick. Fuck, I'm spending way too much time thinking about these things. I'm actually way down on time. I wasn't paying attention. Okay, no, it does die if I uptick, right? I thought it did, but I forgot to count snap damage because I didn't have a blocker for him. What is this? Celestial, that's fine. Yep. Why is he scrying now? Where did this scry come from? How did he animate that and scry? What? Oh, he tapped it after attacks. Put that on bottom. Yeah, sure, let's scry again. It's a finisher if Kogla fails, so I'll keep it. Okay, so I have 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, okay, I have enough to play both of them. Okay. I'm way down on time. Not happy with how down on time I am. So this is just blue-white control, just plain detention sphere. This is fine. I still just win on the crackback. Okay. Yes. Okay, I do not win on the crackback. Grab a swamp. I'm 3 damage down. Scry. Bottom that. Okay. Hold on. I have how much mana? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 4, 7. Okay, that's enough. Okay. Down like 6 minutes on time. It's really bad. Okay, bring in trophies, bring in veils, bring out fatals. Easy. The sideboard is pretty easy to work out because there is 4 cards to bring in whenever fatals are bad. So that's between Assassin's Trophy, Damping Sphere, and shit, what was just the last one? Fails. Whenever fatals are bad, some of those cards are good. And when Deathcloud and Thoughtseize is bad, then there's another 4 cards that are good. No forest. What's the payoffs for keeping this? Not a ton. I'll look for something better. This looks better. It still only has 1 land, but at least it has a forest. And this Garrick's on turn 2. Blue-white control doesn't have removal for dorks. This is all really good. Okay, that's fine. That's a turn 2 play. Okay. Oh shit. Okay, I actually tapped. No, I tapped fine, it's fine. So I'll have. Can I just Gargaroth here? Okay, yeah. Fast game. Let's go round 2. We'll see. I don't imagine I'm completing this league tonight. It's 1:30 a.m. I've already played probably like 5 plus, probably like closer to like 8 games today total. Just again doing practice queue. I've been grinding practice queue like crazy, just iterating on this deck, and I'm pretty happy with this. I haven't recorded win rate like I did before, so I don't know what my rough win rate is. It's a good hand. This is turn 3 Gargaroth. Doesn't have a target for Ewit though, but that's fine because it has Mage Line Tomb. Yeah, because next turn I can Maze Mind and Sprawl and then follow it up with Gargaroth the following turn. Okay. How does that change anything? That doesn't. Yes. Am I scrying for anything this turn? Yes, I'm scrying for land. I need one more for Gargaroth. Where Garrick is at 0 costs right now? Is this Heliod? Perhaps. Probably. Yeah. 2 warrior champions. So scrying for land. Ooh, that's actually good. Okay. Can't get rid of that. So 3 mana remaining. Perfect. Can Ewit grab Thoughtseize? Okay. Two unknowns in hand. What am I scrying for? Still looking for a land? He's got 4 mana, so he has enough to play Heliod. Like Garrick? Guess I'd take him off mana. I wasn't expecting him to swing out like that. Okay. 1 unknown in hand. Looking for a land doesn't really matter right now too much. It kinda matters. Because it lets me down tick Garrick instead of up tick him. Yeah, keep that on top. Okay. 2 unknowns in hand. Okay. Gonna not use that because I'm gonna use it to draw here. Because I don't know why I drew on upkeep instead of main phase. Doesn't really matter. Thoughtseize. I know one's a forest, other one doesn't matter. Oh, I thought I had enough to... Oh yeah, I still do. I was gonna say, I thought I had enough to play Maze Mind and draw with it this turn. One unknown in hand. 7 mana available. Okay. Attack with all. Create a beast. Okay. We're gonna draw. I'm gonna draw. Got an uptick here. Draw. Draw. Okay. Now we have instant speed removal for if you collected companies into the combo. It's actually really good. Skyclave. Okay. Like, is that just grabbing Garrick? Okay. Totally fine with that. I'm going to insta kill that. For the token. Back off, rack. Okay. Move to combat, attack with everything. It's probably not lethal. Haven't really counted. We're gonna draw this time. They're not beat us on board or anything. You can blink their draw and wrap up this game. I haven't counted that. Oh, it's not lethal. Okay. Okay, against this, definitely want trophies. That's about it. We probably take out Death Clouds. Do we take out Death Cloud? I think so. Everything else is good. Death Cloud, I think, is the weakest card here. If we're getting Karn down, we're wishing for Needle first. If we get Needle, we're naming Ballista probably. I think Ballista is the first name. We can win through Infinite Life, but it's a huge pain in the ass. We have to deck them out. This looks keepable. Doesn't have anything for Ewit to fetch on turn 2. But can't say no to 2 pieces of removal out of this 6 that we run. Not counting Thoughtseize, so 8 I guess. It's a good start. That's also good. So Utopia Sprawl is going to name green this time. I almost always name black with the first one, but since I have a swamp in hand and this is on a overgrown tomb, might as well do it like this. Oh wait, I should have pushed. Should have pushed the elf. I wasn't really thinking. Okay, that's fine. I made the right play, but not because I deserved it. That's annoying. I have Utopia Sprawl, which is normally free to play, but I don't have something to play it off of. Yeah, whatever, it's fine. Always yield. Always yield. Okay. I was talking about how I should have pushed the elf. I still didn't do it there. The reason was that they've shown that they don't have Sprawl. So from there it's just taking them off 1 mana, and that's probably good enough for it to push it, but I didn't. Heliod, okay. We have to be careful now, because this game is gotten real live. Okay. So I'm gonna play Garrick here. Yeah, I can name a green again. I don't even have Death Clouds in the deck anymore. Sideboard them out. 4 mana. So I'm thinking Elf and Witness. Elf's not grabbing anything though. Or push Witness. I think that's better. He's not going to come up this turn. Oh, right, that. Yeah, I did forget about that interaction. Okay, so I can Primal Tuck. How much mana do I have? 8, 9? Yeah. I can start doing shenanigans. I can start doing some shenanigans. Bliston 1. It's a good draw for him. It's really good. Okay, that actually takes me off shenanigans. If he was wanting to kill Garrick, then he just fucked up. Because he could have put the token. Oh no, I guess he didn't have it anyways. My bad. Okay, let's. Put that on top. Grab a creature, which will be Ewit. I have how much? 4 mana here? Is it ever not Ewit? No, I don't think so. Ewit plus Arbor Elf, because I can't hold up Fatal Push anyways. Grab Primal. This game's in a pretty good state at the moment. He can ping that off, I don't care. I know he's not trying to land, I know he doesn't have mana for another Hewhead to play him again. Yep, alright, cool. Let's do another. Just grab a drink. Not very good at chatting on video or anything like that. Pretty piss poor as an entertainer. I'm also 90% sure what I even say doesn't actually make sense to others all that much. To be honest. My wife understands it, but she knows me well. Because I just kind of blab on and I don't necessarily think in coherent thoughts. On the play. Well, that we can get something better. This is the exact same hand. Alright, I think we keep it this time. Tuck a Forest. Just play normal Forest, not Windswept Teeth. Because I want to fetch a Overgrown Tomb with Windswept. And I don't want to turn that turn 1. Kind of all in on Deathcloud and just resetting the game at the moment. Fuck. Alright. Cat's annoying the fuck out of me right now. Hey Bosco, yes. Hello buddy. Is this Heliod again, I guess? Looks like it. Okay. This is the kind of time the game's not going over so well. Not land, please. Yeah. That's what happens. Okay. Could do it for x equals 1, that's not enough. I'm hoping that he's going to miss a land drop. Because if he misses a land drop, then I can do it for x equals 2 and reset the game. Partially. Okay, doesn't miss the land drop. Okay. Drew a card. He might just get infinite life here. He has enough to play Spike Feeder. I think he needs 6 mana? Yeah, he needs 6 mana for Ballista combo. That's also a card. Didn't play around that at all. He didn't snap anything. Oh my god, that's a blowout. Okay. That's a blowout and a half. Okay. So I need to hope that he doesn't combo off here and then just rip the Death Cloud at x equals 2. It's not quite resetting the game, but it's the best I got. It's a lot, that's enough to combo with Ballista. Doesn't seem like he has Ballista. He just wasted his mana. Oh no, he didn't. He spent it on that. Okay, I'm pretty sure the play is just to reset the board here. He's technically in a... Oh no, he's not necessarily in the better spot. Okay. Discard 2. Bye bye lands. He's getting left on 3 mana, I'm getting left on 4. He's gonna have a couple cards in hand still though. But I do get a 3/3 token. Okay. You can still get infinite life with Spike Feeder. Also, I wasn't able to completely discard his hand, which sucks. Okay. Why did he tap Canopy? Oh, he didn't have enough weight. Right. Okay. Garrick. What does Garrick do for me here? He's got 4 mana, which means he's getting pretty close to being able to combo off. He has Ballista in hand. He plays for x equals 2 this turn. He cannot kill me with Heliod until the following turn at best. I want to draw push here probably. Or Primal. Okay. Let's see, I want to draw push, I want to draw Primal, I have 7 mana. Wee-Wit doesn't get me there. I have a few outs here. Yeah. Okay, that's good. It's about one of the best draws in the deck right there. Especially since he spent the Ranger that turn on my turn instead of on his turn. Wonder how big of a punt that is. Turns off my primals, but leaves my pushes on. Yeah, I think that's a pretty big punt from him. I suppose actually I can't do this, can I? Because he can just do it again. I thought this was a good draw, but I forgot that he could just do it again. So it does seem like he has me here. Okay. This portion, this one was close. I see why he sacked Ranger on my turn though, obviously. Alright. Trophies in. Death Cloud out. Death Cloud is generally not that great against Utopia Sprawl decks because I can't. The discarding lands ends up being a symmetrical effect. Would I like to play first? Yes. Would I like to keep this? No. Would I like to keep this? Yes. So let's see. I'll tuck Tomb. Tuck that away. I want Windstep Teeth because I want to be able to fetch it back with the Eat Whip. That guarantees my third land drop. They don't run removal for Herb Elf usually, so that can guarantee I can reach Karn. If I can reach Karn, then I can get Pithy Needle. And then it gets me, I can probably get to the turn after that too and start primaling. So this is a good hand. The one thing that would be nice to draw into is to be able to reach push. Okay, he's on 3 mana as well. Garrick. Yeah, I'll grab Tomb here. Okay, so I can Garrick next turn. What does he got? He got okay. Does that change anything? He's got 4 mana this turn. I can guarantee getting, well, I can pretty close to guarantee getting to 5 mana. Yeah, I think this does change things. Do I care which one I do first? I don't really want to draw land. Doesn't really mean much though. I feel like he has Spike Peter in hand. I have a hunch. Got the hunch. In which case this game gets a whole lot harder. This match gets a whole lot harder because it takes a while to time him out. Or to deck him out. If I do have to play through Infinite Life. Okay. Well, that will probably still be Spike Feeder, I bet. Just have, I got that hunch, you know? No. Okay. He has 2 of each. Oriok Champion. These 2 of these arts and 2 of the other arts. Yeah, I block here. Ah, that's really unfortunate because I can't bounce him with Primal anymore. I do save my Garrick still though for mana. Okay, I have a total of 5, 6, 7 mana. Six, 7 mana, eh? Hmm. 2 mana remaining. Still grab Ewit. I need to get to Bridge. I need to get to Pithy Needle. Do save him again. Man. These 2 Auric Champions actually fucked me up so much, giving him the devotion he needs. 4, 5, 6, 7 mana. I can get down to 3 cards in hand. Let's play some creatures. I draw land. Right, these triggers. Fuck, man. They're getting to be huge. Obviously giving him a lot of creatures here, but I know I can Karn into Bridge, which I couldn't do if I didn't give him a whole bunch of life here. Not like I intentionally did it, but it's part of the thought process. I have 6 mana without my creatures. Ugh, okay. Man. It's not over yet. Bridge still gets me there. Man, do I want to give this one up. Okay. I lose to Skyclave here. That's about it, I think, at the moment. I think Spike Feeder they can do that at instant speed, right? Yeah, so they could. I also lose to Spike Feeder. Awesome. Didn't I see 2 of the other Auriok champion the last map? No, that was the last game. I'm stupid. I forgot this was the second Heliod match in a row. I got so confused because I thought game 1 I saw 2 of the other Auriok champion arts. Okay. Kind of screw yourself over by putting tokens there. play that out. 3, 7, 8 mana. Seems like I probably start doing loops actually. Yeah, because I can get down to 1 card in hand. Unfortunately, he can draw out of it with Windswept Teeth. But that is fine, I think. He'll get 1 draw if he cracks Windswept this turn. Well, yeah. So then I can grab my Ewit. Yes. Okay. No, fuck. I have 2 cards in hand, I forgot. Okay. That's fine, I forgot that Ewit puts a card back in my hand. It's fine, it's not actually an emergency. I don't actually mind this, because I don't think it loses to anything. They don't run paths. Okay, let's see what happens. So I can't put on top. Can't put a land on top and get Ewit this turn. You got anything? Veil Summer? Okay. Sure. Pithy Needle. They mean Spike Feeder. Play another Karn. Grabbing Liquid Metal Coating probably. Okay. Then pass the turn. Okay. Hold on. Grab an Ewit. Guess I didn't need to tap like that, but it doesn't matter. Skyclave is their only out currently. But they will get it eventually if I have to try and deck them out. Did they get it here? Oh, they did. Okay. How do I stop that? Like, how do I actually make him deck out? I've never actually done it. What are my tools? Because, like, how do I protect my bridge from Skyclaves? So, Welding Jar doesn't help. What is that one? Spellskite? Maybe I need to run a Spellskite inside? I don't know. It seems pretty niche, like that's running Spellskite inside is for like one matchup. Where else would I run Spellskite? It's not worth running, I think. Problem is, it's always like, there's a few matchups it's like, okay, yeah, I could grab it in that matchup, but it's always like the third thing I grab. You know, against Heliod, it's Bridge, Needle, then Spellskite. Against Jund, it's, what would it be against Jund? Probably Bridge still. Probably Bridge, and then Needle. Sorry. Against Heliod, it's Bridge, Needle, Coding, then Spellskite. Against Jund, it's still Bridge and Coding. Against, what, Titan, it's Bridge and Coding. Like, it's such a... If I had the space, maybe? But I think Witchpoint, the three that I have here are useful in their own circumstances. Maybe Citadel out. Citadel's the random one. But it's not like I have that sitting there and it's useless. It's got uses. It might come up in any matchup. Plus, like, I already have picks I want instead of these two, which is Engineer Explosive and Graph Diggers. And I don't get to run those because just because my load account's maxed out. This looks good. Keep this. Does everything we want to do. Then we can also decide on turn one whether we want to Thoughtseize or Elf. Depending on what we see them do. Water Grave. They might Thoughtseize us. Huh. What do we do against Mill? I think the first thing we do, I think we do Thoughtseize the first thing. We want to play this slow and because we can take another crab. Well, we get to see what they have anyways. Then we get to decide what to take. Mill works by reaching a critical mass of cards that do mill. So Thoughtseize takes away one of those. Fatal Push will take away one. probably hit Mesmeric Orb. Yeah. Take away the... Mesmeric Orb is the better 2-drop there, because it will mill more than 10 over the course of the game, probably. Yep. So I really need to hope to be able to hit one of my Ewits off a normal draw. Or just Primal. Yeah. 1, 2... There's 3 of my hits gone already. That's unfortunate. 1 Primal, 2 Ewits. No, 2 Primals, 1 Ewit. So what am I doing here? I'm pushing and elfing. That leaves him with 1 unknown in hand. Change anything? Nope. So next turn I'm Carning and grabbing Witchbane Orb. I think I play Elf and Visionary here. Oh, fuck. Okay. He's gonna archive trap me. Should play the peatland so that he didn't get the archive trap off. Yep. Another Ewit. I've had my last Primal. Then I'll have 7 mana next turn, and then I don't even have enough to Karn and Witchbane. Wow, that's a huge mistake. I don't even have enough to Karn Witchbane this next turn. Death Cloud. Guess I grab Coding here. No, fuck me, man. Okay, he had that last turn though. This game is probably over. Well, it's kind of out of gas. Maybe not. Because I got what, 1 Primal, 2. There's my 3 Primals. 1 Ewit, 2 Ewit, 3 Ewit. Fuck me. Okay, what's the plan? To beat them down with Dorks and try and reach with Death Cloud before they can get the last mills off. That's a good card. It's really good. I don't quite remember honestly if Witchbane works against everything in their deck that I need it to. Probably something it doesn't work against. I just don't remember what. Okay. Oh, no! I've never seen this card. Did they run this? How much health is that? He targeted his own? Why did he target his own graveyard? Oh, he couldn't target mine. Nice. Okay, cool. So grab Worm Coil here. I think I might miraculously have this game. He's got no gas, he's got no cards. I wonder if there's anything that Witchbane Horde doesn't block me against. There might be something. Okay, I got this turn. $10, $14. Drown in the lock. Okay. It's 8. And then I could snipe him for another 3, but I won't. Yeah, let's do this. I won't draw with it, but scrying doesn't help him out. Scrying keeps it in my library. Nice, okay. I didn't think we were going to have that because we milled all our important. We're generally favored into mill, but we milled everything important. Anyways, fails come in. Deathclads come out. I think, right? Yeah. Maze Mines. Gargaroth? I don't need draw. Well. Honestly, I want the fatal pushes. I think I want those. I think I keep the death clouds in. Do I keep Kogla and Gargaroth in? What do I take out? All the Maze Mines? That doesn't sound right. One push. One visionary. Drawing card is slightly worse in this matchup because it means that we reach the bottom of our library faster. But it gives me another shot at Primal E-Wait, so that's probably flawed logic. It's still drawing a card. But I think I'd rather scrying cards, to be honest, because they let me look for Primal as well, but they don't get rid of cards. Ultimately, it probably doesn't matter the you know, 2, 3 cards, the difference it makes. We'll see though. I'm surprised that one match won. Game 1, I mean. That was not looking like a good game when he milled all our important pieces. Witchbane did work there. I lost that without Witchbane. Witchbane being like one of the... Alright, well I guess we get a free match here. Okay, cool. Kind of cheated. Alright, let's finish up this league. Fuck it. A little more. Playing for the 4 wins. Got my entry back, that's nice. Now I'm playing for second entry. Playing for $10 or so. I hope I can get this actually, because I have a card hoarder subscription tomorrow. Pay tomorrow. No black mana. Maze Mind on 2. Seems too slow. Is tonight the creature matchup? Perhaps. I think this is keepable. Tap one of the Karns. He's going out of 5. What could we be going up against? He stays on 5. I bet he's Tron. If he's Tron, then we have to feel the ruin in hand. Nope. Not Tron. Ooh, he's Yawgmoth. I forgot to not have F6 on. We're gonna save that Fatal Push. Yawgmoth. So this deck, I really need to get to Pithy Needle, put Pithy Needle on the Yawgmoth. Nothing else matters. Well, they might mid-range me out, but they don't have... Let me look up the rest. Well, they've got the Undying Creatures. Yawgmoth. Yes, I can. Okay. Yes, hi buddy. So he can Eldritch Evolution this turn. I'm not super familiar with the combo, completely honestly. I know kinda how it works, but not a ton. Alright, he didn't hit a land. Okay. Black. Okay, if you want attention, he keeps begging for attention, but he doesn't want to be touched. I don't know where your treats are. Those are both at Karn? Yep. Okay, that's part of the combo, but that's obviously not in the first round. I just need to be careful not to get mid-ranged out here. 2 pushes, okay. Okay, probably kill Giraffe's messenger. Do they run 3? Yeah, they do. Okay. No, not what I wanted. Just had to make sure it wasn't. Alright, it's undying though. I do like to forget about these things. I think I block here. I think that makes sense. Then I blow up his Twilight Mire. Ah, yet another? Oh man, I'm just fucked, aren't I? He had another. I need Primal off the top. Those Deathclad might also work. No, Deathclad doesn't work because I'll kill myself with it. Okay. Maybe it keeps me alive a little bit longer. How does it keep me alive? Okay. Can block the wolf. Okay, I think he's got this, but I need to think. Okay, I can stay alive. No. What do I need? Not that. Alright. Game 2. Assassin's Trophies in. Probably bring in Plague Engineer. Probably bring in Abrupt Decay. Veils are kind of sucky though. Okay, Deathcloud is not it though, so I can get rid of that. Gargaroth? Gargaroth is fine.
Can go. Garrick's probably also fine. Veils are kind of funky. What am I protecting with Veil? Not much. Go down to 1 Veil, maybe? Go down to 3 Garricks? Yeah, that seems pretty okay. Right? This is hard. Yeah, that'll be fine. It's good. No, it's not good. Thought it was gonna be good with a land, but I obviously can't play elf. Okay, this is good. This is at least better. Doesn't have early interaction though. Maybe it's not good. Doesn't have to play till turn 3. Okay. Fuck, I don't got a land. Oh my god. Alright. Unfortunate. Unfortunate. Okay. Do we keep this or do we go one further? This hand doesn't do anything. Gotta go one more. Okay. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Get rid of Primal. Alright, this is a sad game to go out on, but oh well. What do you have, Thoughtseize? No. Okay. Okay. Probably should have. No, I couldn't save that because I needed to play Ewit. By save that, I mean save it for a fatal push. I wonder what's the best way to attack this deck. It's so hard. It honestly feels a little bit... If I were playing a combo deck right now, I'd be playing this one over Heliod. Let this one go through so that I can block for Karn. Another one. Fucking A. Crawling Barrens. Okay. What do I get off Karn here? Guess I still just grab Needle. I lose Karn. Fight down tick. Fight up tick. Karn gets knocked down to 3 and then I down tick him to 1. Might be able to keep Karn around doing this. This game is very lost though. Is it? Probably. I don't think he has all the combo pieces. He's missing. Let's see, what is it that he needs? Doesn't he need a creature that makes it? That's Yawgmoth? Yeah. Is that enough to combo off? It's looking that way. Yeah. So I guess the combos he needs is one Giraffe's Messenger and then an Undying Creature, and then Yawgmoth. That seems pretty easy to get together. Alright. Wasn't bad. It's 3-2. I wish it was better. Okay. Yeah. What do I have to say? I'm liking the current iteration of the build. I don't really have an idea about what I would change next. I really iterated and I've really kind of settled on this. The 2 utility land slots, those are not kind of determined. I tried the new card in Trickshaken, Biblioplex. That was okay. Wasn't as good as I wanted it to be. I mean, I only did the triggered ability like a handful of times in like a lot of games. I was not getting into it all that often. Gemstone Stick Caverns, it's okay. I played this for a while because I was trying to get the 4 mana sooner, but didn't really add much and didn't really. I was getting unlucky. It wasn't showing up in my opening hands as much as 2 of them should have been. What else? 3 Thoughtseize, probably good. Gargaroth in the main. I've been trying him in the main. He's one I'm not so sure right now because he might eventually go out to the sideboard, but he's been feeling pretty good. If he went up, so he is in the main because I am specifically doing my best to test him because I don't know how good he is. Previously, I was running 4 Eternal Witness. 4 Eternal Witness is really nice with Garrick and the Primal loops. In fact, with Garrick, with the Deathcloud package, I think 4 Eternal Witness is mandatory. I'm currently on 3 because I'm lying saga shit or something. But I think 4 E-Witness is mandatory, and for the synergy with Garrick, because doing the E-Wit Primal loops, you know, you stop them from doing anything for a turn and you get an E-Wit down, and oftentimes the only difference in board state is an extra E-Wit. Getting up to 4 E-Wits is very important. With a Garrick down, he only needs to uptick once until he's in ult range. And at that point, if you have 5 creatures on board, you pretty close to guaranteed win the game. With 4 E-Wits and his ultimate, that's, I mean, what, you're getting 12 points of damage from that, plus another 8. So that 4 E-Wits plus his ultimate is 20 points of damage. If Trample, they probably have a few points on board perhaps, but they've also probably taken a few points of damage already. It turns the end of the E-Wit Primal loop, instead of needing to fetch Kogla and then spend a, you know, give them 1 more draw because you need to put mana into Kogla and then return an E-Wit, and that takes 8 mana, so you give them 1 draw. You can play Garrick before you start the E-Wit loops, because you're often playing Garrick turn 3, then do your E-Wit loops. It's just a different, because Garricks work well with the rest of the deck. Garricks come down before the E-Wit loops, which is really important, because then by the time the E-Wit loops are finished, Garrick's ready to end the game.
while with Kogla you need to put more mana and you have to take a turn off from doing Ewit loops before you can continue doing Ewit loops and continue to grind the game out. Garrick, I'm really high on Garrick, to be honest. I think it's a mistake not running Garrick right now. He has just done way better in testing, even without doing Death Cloud shenanigans. He feels really good, and I'm probably running him in other variations of Mono Green Control. Another card, Maze Mind Tomb, All-Star card. I was testing on 2, I went up to 3, I went up to 4. I'm probably not going down out of 4. Even when you scry, it's just so good. You know, even if you scry 4 over the course of the Maze Mind Tomb, that means you get to not draw 4 bad cards for 2 mana. That's great. That's honestly great. One of our weakest things in this deck is you get to the point in the game where you're living off the top of the deck and you get a few bad draws in a row and you're done. You're toast. I probably scry like 75% of the time and then draw the remaining 25%. But it's a card that's good on 2 because you're scrying with it, and it's a card that's good on turn 6 because you're drawing with it. This is just all-star card. In non-Karn lists, I'm running this over Vivian. Not sure how the rest of the deck works out, but Maze Mind Tomb is all-star. That's all I gotta say. I'd like to go up. So what I would like to make room in this deck is I think the first thing is go up to 4 Ewits. Go up to 3, maybe even 4, maybe 3 Thoughtseize. One of my previous videos I said that Inquisition of Kozilek was better than Thoughtseize in this deck. I no longer think that's the case. With Maze Mind Tomb we get a lot of incidental health for aggro matchups, and it undoes the damage that we get in Thoughtseize. I would go up to 3 Thoughtseize. I think it's mandatory to go up to... I think it's very important to go up to 4 Ewit. But I don't know the cuts. I do not know the cuts. The cuts just ultimately aren't there. Like Gargaroth into the side, perhaps. That's where he was originally, but like he feels really good in the main. I'm often fetching Gargaroth. In the situations, so a common situation is that you have Primal in hand and you already have your E-Witness in hand. You don't necessarily need to fetch E-Wit. I think fetching Gargaroth in that situation is very good. Previously it would be like fetching Kogla, and Kogla's not very good until all your E-Wits are on board. He's just kind of awkward and he's a little bit clunky. Gargaroth is just very smooth and will generate value, and it's nice. Alright, that's enough blabbing on though. This was an alright league. Wish it could have gone a little bit better, but 3-2 is okay.